So the access control on the JLG, put the relay down inside of here. There's a kill mount switch here, as you can see, comes off both sides, and we've wired, basically taken and cut, as you can see, both sides of what comes off of this side of the kill switch here into the relay. So on one side of the wire we've spliced and then connected to the dual relay, and then the other side onto the other side, and then of course connected the VAC. We've also connected the power, since this is the main source of power coming in from the battery. It's continuous. Once the switch is on down at the base unit, that supplies power to the VAC. If the main unit power is off, then the VAC is off. So you can only be operating it obviously when the base unit power is on. The ground, we connected to the ground over here off of this dash pot for the ground source, and then the blue wire comes off of the foot switch. So to move the vehicle, to lift the vehicle, to do any activity in the basket, you have to be on the foot switch. So that's what the blue wire is measuring, is off the foot switch. So again, relay, we've come off of the kill switch, the red kill switch. So just simulate the kill switch closed. If we're not logged in, we can't move the vehicle. And then of course we're connected the blue wire, as you can see, off of the green side of this foot switch. The other side is hot. The green side is only hot when the switch is closed on there. And then the ground over here, purple and brown, are terminated, basically clipped and shrink wrapped, closed, so we're not using the brown or the purple wire for the use of this. I went ahead and put the impact sensor in here, mounted it up in the basket, but for the purpose of what they want, they're not too concerned about impacts on these, because they don't move that much. They move very slowly throughout, and so that's not the biggest concern, as they want to make sure checklists are performed, as well as that they're controlling access to the vehicle. So we talked about the kill switch. So if this switch here at the base now is off, we come up to our VAC, and the VAC is actually turned on. So I'm going to kind of walk through the procedure. We turn this on, make sure our power's up at the basket area. Power up at the basket area. The VAC is now powering up. We use our badge or log in. Type. Okay, so now we're logged in, opens up the access. We can now see that we've got power to the vehicle. All of the lights are on, everything is working. Now, if I'm stepping on the switch, I've got activity. Off of the switch, I don't have activity. So idle timeout is turned off on these pieces of equipment. We also disable any impact shutdown. But walking through the install process, simply I'm going to take it through just to explain how the install wizard worked. Selecting through basic, license, man lift, vehicle. Said turn all the inputs off. All I have to do is turn off the kill switch. Also be off of the little seats. The step switch. Turn the key on. Hit enter. It's electric DC. It's a 48 volt DC. Turn the key switch back off. Get off the dead man. We're not on. nice thing is that you can run through the whole wizard without actually physically moving the truck, because we're using the step switch, which then engages and allows the truck to move without being on the stand switch. You can't operate the truck. So we're going to get on. It says seat dead, man, release brake, turn key on, press enter. Do not step on the switch. What we're measuring is our M value, getting the baseline. Okay, has to move forward. Now I step on that switch, and we're going to see the voltage go up, 440. It says stop the vehicle, come off of that switch, and enter. So setting back to the baseline 0. And what I'm stepping on is the little safety switch down here. That's what I wired the blue wire to. Now it says step on it again. I've stepped on it. Reading voltage. Good. Step off of that, and then press next. Sampling. Now the lights on the dash flash because, or not yet, it says try to move forward. Yeah, the dash lights flash because we opened the kill switch. We wired it. And as you can see, all tests passed, and we're done. So that was putting in a JLG boom lift, going into the control panel. So everything is all installed locally right up here into the man carriage area. That way, if there's ever a situation where these guys are up in the air or something happens, they can bypass and then get power back to the unit. That way, would not be stranded. That concludes JLG man boom lift installation.